Orange juice aerobics. And we're back at it again. It's kind of my catchphrase. We're back at it again. We are back at it again. Back at it again. And I'm going to get to it and just try to go a little quicker today with the dots, which is really what the purpose of this whole thing really should be. I haven't really shown that I've gotten a lot faster, but I have gotten faster though. And I guess that's the purpose of what this whole orange juice aerobics thing is, just to show progress. Wednesday I ran a 111 400. So now I'm right there where I'm running 110 kind of consistently. I ran right around 110, I think 3 out of the last 4 weeks. So whereas early in the summer I was running like 115, 116, 117 in the 400, now I'm running like 110, 109, 108. I could even probably go 107, 106 this week. I might even hit my goal of 105 this week or next week. We'll see. I felt strong on the track. So much so, in fact, that I did 5 miles yesterday. And not just 5 miles, like a 5-mile run. I did 5 miles worth of 400s and 600s and 800s. And it's harder, too, to do 1,600 meter sprints than to run 1,600 meters. So, like, just paying attention to your times and just being honest with yourself in terms of how healthy you are, because it's all about how much you run versus how healthy you are versus your genetics. And genetics is maybe only 15% of it. So it's really mostly about how healthy you are and your lifestyle and how much you run. So as long as you're honest about those things, you can continue to improve. Just as long as you look at the problem, you acknowledge it, and you choose a solution. Do I want to make this sacrifice to get better? If so, make the sacrifice and get better. If not, then you're not going to get better. And it's really that simple. If I keep running faster times, and yesterday, I was like, I got to a point where I just wasn't that tired. Like after 3 miles worth of sprints, I was like, I can do another mile. I did another mile. And then I was like, I can do another mile. And I did another mile. So now I'm getting in shape. I'm getting faster, but it's becoming a lot more work too. So as you get in shape, you have to work harder too and harder, and it's harder to maintain that. But like for me, my priority is definitely one of my biggest things, is to get in better shape. And I look at it like one of the most important things in my life is definitely my fitness, heart health, cardio, all that. So I prioritize it pretty high, but at the same time, I did 5 miles worth of sprints. Am I in a hurry to run out here and do 5 more miles again today? I mean, there's different levels of dedication. I mean, I'm probably going to run a mile, maybe 2 today. But yesterday I pushed my workload to 5 miles, almost all sprints. And now it's getting harder though to maintain that. So now, you got to play the mental game a little bit. And what I'm doing now is I'm really just trying not to limit myself. So this week, I guess the main focus of that whole little rant was basically don't limit yourself. Like as you go, it gets harder and harder and harder, and it gets exponentially harder, especially getting faster. Speed and vertical jump are like unbelievably difficult to improve, but it gets harder and harder as you go. And the only way to really do it is just to go 1 mile at a time, 1 lap at a time. Because if I just ran 2 miles every day, I would never improve at some point. So you have to either work harder or make more sacrifices to continue to improve. But at the same time, you have to be aware that it takes time, and that you're going to have to work harder. So me doing 5 miles yesterday is great, but for me to continue to stay stronger and stronger, I'm going to have to do 5 miles again next week on Saturday. And like it gets hard sometimes, and you just got to stick with it. And lately I'm trying not to limit myself. So if I can run another mile, I run another mile. So lately, I guess the focus has been not counting my miles so much and just running hard, if that makes any sense. So focusing less on, I guess, the time and the distance and all that, and just running hard, I guess, has actually been the focus lately, to where I'm breaking the muscle all the way down. I want to run till I'm tired. I don't want to run 2 miles every day. I want to run until my legs are tired. So as I get in better shape, I should do more workouts. But again, then you play the mental game. But okay, let's do the dots, and then that'll be orange juice aerobics today, and then I'm just going to jog 2 miles. But yesterday I did 5 miles worth of sprints, So I should have a more of a turned up week next week. And then hopefully I'll set my new PR in the 400 sometime in the next couple weeks. And then I'll set a new goal, and maybe we'll start doing the mile or the 800, or I'll start working on something else as part of this weekly aerobics thing. But the 400 is a great goal, and I highly suggest it for anyone. And it's a real show of strength too. You know, the stronger you are on the track, the better. But okay, let's do the dots, and that'll be today. I'm going to do the dots. I'm going to jog 2 miles. Because every day you can't go hard too. I mean, you can go as hard as you can, but you got to take it one day at a time. Today I'm going to jog 2 miles. See how much faster I can go on the dots though. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. I'm definitely getting faster. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm a little sore. That's after running 5 miles worth of mostly sprints yesterday. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Woo! And like you can tell, I'm noticeably quicker.